Hello everyone, welcome back to Apex TV. Now listen, if you believe that Nigeria is giving this unending political drama, trust me, you're not alone. Recently, the sudden shake-up in Nigeria's military leadership shook the entire country like a table that wasn't even stable in the first place. Service chiefs were removed just like that, and almost immediately the conversation shifted from, oh wow, new military heads to hold up, something bigger is actually going on behind the curtains. But here's where things get even more interesting. Southeast groups are not just watching from the sidelines. Oh, no. They took the military reshuffling as a fresh opening to push once again for the release of NnamdiKanu. And the way they are jumping on it, guy. Now, for anyone new to the gist, NnamdiKanu is the leader of IPOB, a very vocal pro-Biafra movement that has shaken Nigerians' political space in the last decade. His arrests and detention have given a very hot topic, especially in the southeast, with many calling it unjust and others calling it necessary for national security, and some saying, look, whether you like him or not, at least just give him a fair process. But as soon as the military shake-up happened, whoa, southeast activists, elders, youth groups, and civil society organizations started connecting the dots like, wait, if you can boldly remove your service chiefs like that, then you can also boldly do the right thing about Kanu. According to them, this isn't the time to pretend. They believe the change in Nigeria's top security position shows that the government recognizes something isn't working. And if things are truly being restructured, then justice must also be addressed, preferably now. Some Southeast groups are insisting that the unrest, insecurity, and agitation in the region are tied directly to Kanu's detention. In their words, not mine, you can keep treating symptoms and ignore the root cause. The root cause, as they see it, is the continued detention of a man whose court cases keep dragging like a Nigerian movie, unnecessarily long. But let's pause for a second, because whether you agree with them or not, the timing was actually bold. They didn't wait for 1 week. They didn't wait to observe the new military chief. No. Within hours, statements started flying. Press release started dropping, and the message was so loud and clear. If you want peace in Southeast, start by releasing NnamdiKanu now. Now, that's a strong claim. Trust me, it definitely added fuel to the conversation already happening across Nigeria. Because let's be honest, this is not the first time Southeast groups are asking for Kanu's release. But something about this movement feels different. The tone has changed, the confidence has increased, and the delivery, yes. It's giving it. This time we're not begging, we're actually stating facts. So why exactly are they bold now? Well, for one, the military shakeup didn't happen in a vacuum. Rumors have been flying about internal tension, alleged coup whispers, and pressure inside the armed forces. Now, whether those whispers are true or not, Nigerians already know that when the military starts dancing a little too fast, the country gets nervous. So Southeast group saw the shakeup as proof that the government is in a sensitive moment, and sensitive moments create opportunities. If the center is shaking, that's when people push for negotiations, change, or at least a conversation. They are saying if the old military leadership was part of the problem and you removed them, then fix all parts of the problem, including the one sitting in DSS custody, NnamdiKanu. But this is where it gets even more interesting. Some analysis are saying the Southeast is playing a smart political card, because if the government is trying to stabilize security and public confidence, the release of NnamdiKanu could be a massive calming move, whether you agree or not. His name carries weight, especially in the Southeast. His release will reduce the tension, slow the agitations, and even earn the government some goodwill. On the other hand, some people, especially in other regions, are screaming, "Abeg, don't even try that." They fear releasing Kanu could embolden separatist movement and make it look like pressure tactic work. In their minds, it's like giving a child sweets because they cried. Tomorrow they will cry louder for a bicycle. So you see the divide. Meanwhile, online, Nigerians are split into digital war zones. One group is shouting "Free NnamdiKanu now" and watch peace return. Another group is typing with full chests, "Actions have consequences. He must face the law." But here's the plot you're not expecting. Some Southeast commentators believe the government already knows Kanu cannot be detained forever, and they are just waiting for a political strategic moment to release him. According to them, this moment right here is one of the strongest leverage points in years. Why? Because the government is under pressure both internally and externally, and when leaders need a win, they look for something that will reduce tension and gain public applause. Releasing Kanu would be a high risk, high reward move. It would shake the country, but it might also calm the entire region. Now, whether that will happen, we don't know yet. But one thing is for sure, this military shakeup didn't just change uniforms at the top. It opened a political window, and the Southeast grabbed it with its two hands. So what happens next? If government ignores the demand, the agitation will increase. If they start a dialogue, Southeast leaders will celebrate. And if by any chance they release Kanu soon, Nigeria will witness reactions we have never seen before. Streets will celebrate. Political camps will panic. And social media, my dear, it will just explode. So we are watching this unfolding story. One thing is certain, the Southeast is not backing down. The pressure has resumed, and this time the energy is different, more strategic, more united, and delivered with full confidence. Now I want to hear from you. What's your real thoughts behind this? Do you believe that the release of NnamdiKanu will bring peace to the Southeast, or do you think it will escalate the separatist movement even more? Drop your opinions in the comment section below, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for being with us.